Facebook at Power365FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio.
Good morning and welcome to yet another interesting edition of Newspaper Review on Power 365 FM, your number one online radio in Southwest Nigeria. We are the best among the rest. Whatever you may be listening to my voice, this is Ibida for Miracle Oluwa Dami Lola. You can come this morning. I have with me the Punch newspaper. And a lot of headlines are actually here for me to read to your earring. Please just do well to stay tuned and follow us on all our social media and on Facebook at Power FM Live, on YouTube at Power 365 FM, and for the TikTok lovers at Power 365 Online Radio is where to watch us and listen to us live and direct. Okay, first and foremost, before we start the news this morning, let's first of all read through the headlines. Adeboye hails Oyedepo as a pillar of faith on 70th birthday. Oshiomhole demands Obaseki probe as Okpeholo gets Hynix certificate. Cholera kills 9 in Yobe. Over 9 million benefited from NGA Cares official. And also, Fidal prayer for Islamic singer Rukayat Gawat holds on October 1st. Edopo's civil society group hugs IG to lift ban on East SSN. And on business this morning, federal government gets $600,000 relief fund from Gate Foundation. Halal marketers lift petrol from Dangote refineries, rep tells federal government. And also in politics this morning, Edopo's engaged in vote buying coming from Ayodalo. Alright then, let's go to the news and details this morning after this short break. Cholera kills 9 in Yobe. The Yobe government said a total of 132 cases of cholera were recorded in the state as at September 25, out of which 9 died. Commissioner for Health and Human Services, Dr. Mohamed Ghana, stated this in a statement in Damaturu on Friday. He said the cases were reported in Gubja, Fune, Mashina, Nangeri and Nungru local government areas. Ghana said no fewer than 112 patients were treated and discharged, while 9 others, representing 6.8%, sadly died due to the delay in accessing medical services. The commissioner said the diseases were confirmed after samples of acute watery diarrhea (AWD) patients were earlier tested at the National Disease Control Center (NDCC) and the University of Maiduguri. He said it has now been confirmed that some of the cases were due to vibrio cholera and bacteria that causes cholera. With the current heavy rainfall and consequent flooding, a lot of road networks in the state have been damaged. You can pick up a copy of the Punch newspaper and read further details on that as cholera kills 9 in Yobe. Oshiomhole demands Obaseki probe as Okebalo gets INEC certificate. A former governor of Edo State, Adams Oshiomhole, on Thursday called for the probe of the incumbent Governor Godwin Obaseki as his administration went down in about 2 months' time. Oshiomhole made the call as the winner of the last Saturday governorship election in Edo State. Senator Monday Okebalo, alongside his running mate Dennis Idahosa, was presented with his certificate of return by the Independent National Electoral Commission. Okebalo is set to succeed Obaseki, whose second term ends on November 11. Oshiomhole called the World Bank to probe Obaseki's use of its $75 million fund for the Edo basic education sector transformation. Oshiomhole said he was excited that the All Progressive Congress has reclaimed Edo State after Obaseki candidate Azio Kadolo of the People's Democratic Party lost last Saturday's governorship poll to Okebalo of APC. God has brought in Okebalo to rescue Edo people, restore integrity, rebuild our schools, employ teachers so that parents don't need to contribute money to pay teachers. All the fraud that Obaseki was doing with so-called World Bank money, and I think the World Bank will want even to investigate what he did with the money when you have schools without teachers and you are doing Edo best. He left Edo worse. Can pick up a copy of the Punch and read further details on that as Oshiomhole demands Obaseki probe as Okebalo gets INEC certificate. Adeboye hails Oyedepo as a pillar of faith on 70th birthday. The General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Ihe Adeboye, and his wife, Pastor Mrs. Foluke Adeboye, has extended heartfelt birthday wishes to Bishop David Oyedepo as he marks his 70th birthday. In their message, they celebrated his unwavering dedication to the ministry, his profound impact on countless lives, and his role in expanding God's kingdom. The Adeboyes also prayed for God's continued grace and strength upon Bishop Oyedepo and as he entered a new decade of service. This was contained in a late Thursday night Facebook post titled Happy 70th Birthday at their son Bishop David Oyedepo. The Adeboye also prayed for God continuing grace and strength upon Bishop Oyedepo. This was contained in a late Thursday night Facebook post titled Happy 70th Birthday at their son, Bishop David Oyedepo. Oyedepo was the founder of the Living Faith Church worldwide and preceding Bishop of Faith Tabernacle marks his 70th birthday on Friday, September 27 today. Adeboye said, "Today, Mommy and I celebrate not just your life, but the incredible journey of faith, dedication, and service to God that you have walked. Watching how God has used you to impart countless lives and expand His kingdom has been a great joy for me. Your passion, unwavering commitment, and boldness and faith have been truly inspiring. As you step into this new decade, my prayer is that God continues to renew your strength, guide your every step, and fill your heart with His peace. May His grace over your life multiply, and may your influence on His kingdom continue to grow beyond measures." You can read further details on that. From all of us in the studio of Power365 FM, we are wishing Bishop David Oyedepo happy birthday. Over 9 million benefited from NG Cares coming from official. The Nigerian Community Action for Resilience and Economic Stimulus has stated that over 9 million Nigerians have benefited from the initiative. The national coordinator of NGKS, Dr. Abdulkarim Obaje, stated this during the 5th Zonal Peer Learning and Experience sharing event of the program on Thursday in Akure, Ondo State Capital. Obaje expressed hope that the initiative was poised to eradicate poverty and bring positive transformation among Nigerians. The number of beneficiaries of the intervention is well over 9 million beneficiaries. NGKS is poised to assist the state and federal government to eradicate poverty in Nigeria. So the program has been structured in terms of scope to cover more vulnerable Nigerians, and it has done very, very well. The indications of how well it has gone is the fact that state governors are requesting the World Bank through the federal government to give additional financing, which has also been approved to the tune of $500 million, he said. He also stated that the initiatives would be moving from state to state on a zonal basis to interact with beneficiaries. You can pick up a copy of the Punch newspaper and read further details on that, as over 9 million benefited from NGKs coming from officials. Fidel prayer for Islamic singer Rukayat Gawat holds October 1st. The Fidel prayer for the late Islamic singer Alhaja Rukayat Gawat Oyefeso has been scheduled to take place on Tuesday, October 1st, 2024. The prayer, an Islamic rite for the deceased, will be held following a passing on September 23, 2024, after a brief illness. Rukayat, well known for her captivating voice and religious music that resonated with many in the Muslim community, was laid to rest in her husband's hometown, Ijebu, Ekpe, Ogun State, in accordance with Islamic rite. Her family, Gawat, and her husband's families, Oyefeso, has requested privacy as they finalize preparation for the funeral and continue to mourn her. The announcement was made by her brother, Jabrit Gawat, who is a senior special assistant on new media to the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. On behalf of the Gawats and Oyefeso families, he shared the post on the official Twitter and also TikTok and on Thursday night. The singer died on Monday, September 23, 2024, after a brief illness. You can read further details on that. And once again, we hope that and we pray that the soul of Rukayat Gawat rest in perfect peace. Edopo Civil Society Group urge IG to lift ban on ASN. The Edo State Civil Society Organization on Thursday urged the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, to consider lifting the ban of the Edo Society Security Network now that the state governor election is over. The group made the call in Benin City, the state capital, at its post Edo 2024 governorship election press conference. Prior to the September 21st governorship election, Egbetokun has announced a ban on the activities of the ESSN. The group, through its Coordinator General Omobude Egbo, said the presence of the network helped reduce crime since its creation in the state. I appeal to the Inspector General of Police as a matter of urgent security importance to lift the suspension on the ESSN, whose suspension was due to the election, which is now concluded, Igbo appealed. ago, while commenting the peaceful conduct of the governorship election in the state, faulted the major political parties for engaging in vote buying, which has undermined the electoral process. You can read further details on that on the Punch newspaper as Edopo Civil Society Group urge IG to lift ban on ESSN. And finally, on newspaper review this morning, federal government gets $600,000 relief fund from Gates Foundation. The Nigerian government has secured a $600,000 relief fund and commitment from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The donation was announced when Vice President Kashim Shettima met with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, led by its head of the Global Development Program, Dr. Christopher Elias, on the sidelines of the 79th United Nations General Assembly in New York. The relief fund is creating relief efforts for victims of the devastating flood, as well as for health and agricultural sectors reforms. The senior special assistant to the Vice President on Media and Communication, Stalin Walker, revealed in a statement he signed on Thursday. The statement is titled "Nigerians secure $600,000 for flood relief at agri sectors reforms." You can pick up a copy of the Punch paper and read further details on that, as federal government gets $600,000 relief fund from Gates Foundation. And before we leave this morning, let's quickly run through the headlines once again. Cholera kills 9 in Yobe. Oshomole demands Obaseki probe as Okpeholo will get INEC certificate. Adeboye hails Oyedepo as a pillar of faith on 70th birthday. 5 Syrian soldier kills in Israel airstrike. Over 9 million benefited from NG Cares official. Fidel prayer for Islamic singer Rikat Gawad Oaths October 1st. Nigerians to slash food imports and boost agricultural self-sufficiency. Edopu Civil Society Group urge IG to lift ban on ESSN. Israel devised ceasefire cause ahead of Netanyahu UN address. Peter Obi hails Oyedepo at 70. Thank you so very much for joining us on another edition of Newspaper Review till I come your way on Monday. My name is Abida Miracle Adam. Up next is Yoruba edition of Newspaper Review Latin New Way. Stay productive and have yourself a fantastic weekend ahead.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio.